Oh, hello everybody. I hope we're having a great Thursday night. Yeah, it's Thursday. I hope we're having a great Thursday night. I'm big chillin'. We're doing more art. And yeah. Hopefully we'll get some good coloring and whatnot done on this. But yeah, we can go, I guess. Also, I've said this the past 3 streams, but I'm gonna say it again. If you're doing art fight this year, what team are you on? I'm on Team Crystals, myself. It is a hard choice for me, honestly. But like, I don't know. Crystals are pretty. My 2 favorite places to go when it comes to the museum is the fossil section and the fucking crystal section. Literally my 2 favorite areas. I like looking at armor too. Okay, I need to pull up a picture of my birdie. Where's a picture of my birdies? I'll probably saved on Snapchat. Okay. Do I have any just like still images of my fucking birds, or do I only take videos of them? Jesus. Okay. No. 6 is so fluffy in this fucking video. I have videos of them getting in the fucking seed before I put it in a box because they would tear through the bag. Hello, Miku Pop. Welcome to the stream. Thank you, thank you. If it took me a minute to respond, it's because I'm looking for pictures of my birds so that I know how to draw them. I already know what 𝙻𝙸𝙽𝙺 looks like, but 6 has like some different patterns. Okay, I think I got a good screenshot of them. Okay, I got a good This image is funny of my bird. Alright, we'll send this to me. This is 6. He's just a little baby. All my birds are little babies. But I think he's the youngest. So he's like... Okay, I'm gonna turn off my fucking... Did you know that YouTube is increasing their age of live streaming? It's now 13 to 15-year-olds that can stream. Underage people have to have an adult watching. Good. Which is quite stupid because parents aren't gonna watch their children live stream. Yeah, but like, they should be teaching their kids basic internet safety, but kids do be being like, yeah, I live here. Here is my exact address. To be fair. You're like a very, like, light yellow 6. I think 6 is like fucking flight feathers are more white. And then his head's a little bit more yellow. Look at my boy. Hang on, guys. There's a bugly bug on my desk. Excuse me, bugly bug. But yeah, no, kids should be, like, getting parented a bit more. What are you doing, 6? Share, Cola. You guys want more pellets? They just tell them their age and where they live sometimes. Parents don't want to teach your kids internet safety, which is quite lazy, and for really teach your child to learn internet safety without a man appearing at your door. Yeah. I'm from a generation where internet safety and like how to use a computer was mandatory in the curriculum. I was also one of the last generations that had cursive writing in class. I remember we only did it for 1 year and then we never had to like do classes on it ever again. But I think the teachers also did try to encourage us to use it for like writing essays, because we weren't allowed to write rough copies on the computer for essays. We had to write them on lined paper by hand first, and for any like short essays on like a test type thing, they would... Hang on, my brain is slow. They would encourage you to write in cursive. I still don't understand why we need cursive writing, because a lot of historical documents are written in cursive, and you should be able to read historical documents. 1, 2, cursive is technically easier on your wrist. Like, it's more ergonomic, I'm pretty sure. I personally, like, I used to print everything for the longest time, and I do a lot of journaling and pen paling at home. So, I eventually switched over to cursive because it didn't hurt my wrist as much. And once you get good at it, you can, like, write a lot faster than you would printing, while still maintaining fairly legible writing. I guess it depends on your handwriting skills, but... What's Art Fight? Thank you for redeeming first Hex Spades, by the way. Art Fight is a yearly event. It's like an art gifting event, essentially. So every year there's a theme that's chosen, and it'll be like something versus something. This year it's fossils versus crystals. And essentially, like, what you do is you draw people's characters, and depending on how much effort is put into it and whatnot, will land you more points. And you can also, like, revenge attacks and whatnot and blah 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 blah. There's a whole bunch of shit to it. Basically, at the end of the month, the teams with the most points wins. And it's all a bunch of artists, and they're just gifting each other art, essentially. Hello, A Hat in Time and others. Yes, I have 3 birdies. Ooh. Yeah, it's my first time participating. I've known about Art Fight for a hot minute, but I never have had the motivation to join until this year. I should say motivation and time. Yeah, I'm on Team Crystals. Do they win anything, like a prize? I don't think there's any particular prize. Like, it's just a gift, like, art gifting event, essentially. So yeah, I'm on Art Fight this year. Yeah, like, it's just a thing for fun. It's like artists giving back to other artists kind of thing. No, not that. What the fuck? There. Look at this fucking guy. What if I do? What are you doing, Koa? He's got kind of like a heart shape going on, I didn't realize. He's kind of got like a little... He's got like a little like ring around the top of his neck. Are you and Cher kissing? That's good. I'm glad everyone's getting along today. The other day they were fighting and Cher fucking like fell off. There's like a divider behind my computer desk basically, so they like to hang out there and look out the window. And poor fucking Cher Bear got like pecked off the fucking top part. He was getting bullied. And I had to step in and be like, guys. And I just got a little gray on his belly. Not much gray on his wings though. My bird looks so adorable. Yeah, he's fucking cutie pie. I have two other budgies too. This one is named Noble 6 after the fucking Halo character. Because I was like, Jimmy, you have to name him. So Jimmy chose the name, and Jimmy's a big Halo fan. What's up, B1 Battle Droid? How you doing? How you doing? Hopefully well. Birds are so underrated. I agree. I actually just bought a keyboard vacuum because one of their food dishes is up above my computer, and they like to throw their food everywhere. Because like I have a keyboard brush, but I would rather just have a little vacuum that I can suck it all up with. Ain't doing well, lost a lot of rounds in a game. That fucking sucks, I hate when that happens. But sometimes it's not your fault. Sometimes the game just doesn't want to cooperate. And also, depending on the type of game, you can always blame your teammates if it's a team-based game. Sometimes I like to sometimes I like to gaslight my teammates. And I'll be like, I'd be like, dude, why didn't you fucking peek with me, bro? Like, why didn't you trade me? And I'll accuse them of baiting, and then they get really angry, and it's really funny. What are their reactions based on memory? They get really angry. Like, they'll think I'm being serious, or they'll just be sexist. One of the two. 6, what color are your tail feathers? Can you fly towards me? I see the top one's white, so I'm assuming the rest of them are white. He's got... I gotta put some more fucking yellow on his head. Because he's got, like, slightly more yellow. See, like, it gets more saturated here. I'm trying to, like, look at his face and see if it actually gets more saturated. I mean, like, it might be the better lighting. He's not in good lighting from where I'm looking at him right now. We'll do... We'll just... do this. Deploying burb, transferring resources. Look at my fucking little fucking son. There's not a single thought behind these eyes aside from just world domination. Look at these fucking eyes. Oh, I fucking love my birds. Holy shit. They're so cute. Last night it took me forever to get them put to bed though, because they were being brats and they wouldn't go to bed. And I was like, guys, we have to fucking go to bed. But they didn't want to go to bed because they're little brats. Yeah, he's plotting for sure. He's such a stinky little bird. Got little blue cheeks. Or are they dark gray? 6, come here. What does your face look like? Come here. Hang on, I gotta go creep on my bird. This picture's not this. Yeah, they are like blue. It's like a light blue. I'm getting targeted in-game, nothing but schemes on that head, yeah. I hate when people just like target you in-game, low-key. It's kind of rude. I've gotten targeted so many times. I feel that. I friggin' feel that. Look at this friggin' brightly colored beak. He's got a fucking little carrot for a beak. I kinda did get targeted, but made the one rage quit in a combat game. W. I love making people rage quit. I think it's funny. Six, can you look at me a little, baby? You got kind of like a slight gray around your eyes. You're okay. I have to like watch him when he goes to fly. The mugshot of your bird looks really funny. It's because, okay, so this is just a screenshot from a video that I have, but all three of them, like, were trying to jump on my phone. I was taking a video of them, and all three of them were trying to jump on my phone, because 𝙁jumped on my phone. And then the other two were like, why are you jumping on the phone? Like, what's going on over here? So they were all trying to jump on the phone, and they kept like landing on top of each other, and it was kind of chaotic, I'm not gonna lie, but it was really funny. Hello, Hannon Sloth. Burb, yes, this is my son. His name is Noble Six, but we just call him Six for short, because it's a mouthful just saying Noble Six every single time. However, he is a very noble birdie, I won't lie. And he's got pink little peats. You got like pale pink peats, don't you? Yeah, you got like pale pink peats. Welcome back, Hexspades. Joins in a combat type game, me spinning around shooting everywhere and spreading chaos. That's me in a Counter-Strike game. I feel like they're a little bit more... Yeah, that's a better color. That's a slightly better color. His little Pete's. My birds are fucking funny, man. And then, yeah, you've got just white tail feathers and flight feathers. The Sarah's like a different color. Six being a secret cosmic entity, but restricted in a bird body. Honestly, I felt like sometimes some of the other birds that I've had were definitely like that. Okay, yeah, he's got white faux show. He's got white feathers faux show. I fucking love this. I'm gonna just like screenshot. Just like crop this fucking part right here. What team did I go with? I went with crystals. Crystals are nice and shiny. But if it matters, I do friendly fire as well. Those eyes are telling everything is proceeding as I foreseen. Yeah, I mean, I suppose you could say that, yeah. Ooh, I don't want to go that late. We'll just do like a more white, off-white. So many people went with Team Crystal. I chose Fossil for dinos. That's fair. I honestly had a hard time choosing between the two themes, but I was like, oh, but the colors on like the crystals are pretty. See, it's funny because I see a lot of Team Crystal people saying that like all they've seen is Team Fossil people. I've been getting a lot of Team Fossil propaganda on my For You page on TikTok. But, like, they're really funny memes. But then I saw a really funny Crystal meme. I just was like, oh, Crystal pretty. What do you think of the song I recommended? Fuck, I forgot. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot to listen to that. I forgot to write it down. And then I was gonna go cook the chicken after stream, but then the chicken went bad, so I had to throw it out because it stank. And I don't want to get sick from eating stanky chicken. And then I went to bed. I only found about Art Fight yesterday, so I've got nothing on it yet. That's fair. I've known about Art Fight for a hot minute. This is my first year actually participating. But I saw a lot of people doing it last year, and I was like, fuck, I want to do that. So, yeah. Better luck next time. No, the chicken was, like, totally my fault. I should have wrote it down. I was like, yeah, I'll go through the YouTube VOD eventually. And then I did go through the YouTube VOD. But then I forgot to look at the chat. Can I speak burb? I don't know, let's see. They just stopped and looked at me. I know that's like a danger beep, so if I do that, sometimes they'll freak out, or they'll just like at least stop what they're doing and then look at me and be like, what the fuck? I made 4 OCs yesterday/today because I had none. Honestly based. I've always been an OC kind of person. I've been making OCs since I was a youngin'. He just said some foul stuff in burb. It's like a danger beep. Sometimes when they're like tweeting, I'll go like beep back at them and then they'll beep at me. I usually just sing at them though. I'll take like different songs and then I'll make the lyrics about birds. She knows too much, burb. Birds are such cute creatures. I agree. I love birds. Birds are freaking cool, dude. Even when mine are little shitheads. I love them, but fuck, they're shitheads. But I love them. When I get my credit card paid off, I'm gonna fucking spoil them. The OG Zelda theme is so fucking good, man. Koji Kondo really, like, ate. He not only made the Zelda theme, but he also made the original fucking Mario theme, I'm pretty sure. Actually, let me double check that. I'm like 99% sure he did both of those. But I know for certain that he did all of like the Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask stuff. And like Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask both have a fucking sick soundtrack. Let's see. Yeah, he did music for Legend of Zelda and Super Mario Bros. So he fucking is a genius. That reminds me, I want to play all of the Zelda games on the stream at some point. Do a little Zelda marathon. Wow, wow. Golly. Oh, goodness. Mr. Six. You have like a kind of like slightly like gray. It kind of just like goes around his eye like this. Bam, 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 bam. Beam, beam, ba 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 bum. I don't want a vector layer, actually. I changed my mind. Mr. Six. Can you turn your head for me, good sir? Do you have any bars on the back of your head? Not really. Kinda, but not really. Ba-ba-ba-bum. That's good enough. Okay, now I can do 𝙻𝙸𝙽𝙺𝚃𝚂. And 𝙻𝙸𝙽𝙺 is easy because he's like 2 fucking colors. Maybe 3. Do I have good pictures of 𝙻𝙸𝙽𝙺. I'm just gonna vibe while I look for a photo of Mr. 𝙻𝙸𝙽𝙺. Because he's a good boy. This playlist slaps, by the way. Game Chops rocks if you guys are looking for copyright-free music for like streaming and stuff. Game Chops. Game Chops is where to say it. Okay. With this product, you can say bye-bye to those... I don't fucking care. Yeah. Where is a picture of my little oh my god, he's so plump in this fucking photo. Except he's somewhere. This is not very saturated. Oh my god, he's so plump in this photo. Wait till you guys see this fucking photo of 𝙻𝙸𝙽𝙺. He's so plump. Look at him. He's so fat. He likes to sit on my monitor sometimes. And then his little Pete's. Look at his little Pete's, guys. I love him. I love all my birdies. I'm gonna see if I can fuck with the... Oh, Jimmy's... Oh! Good lord. Look at how fucking fat he is. Sherber is more like... that. That's me, every ad that isn't interesting, I see. That's just me at any ad, period. The only time I tolerate ads is if it's from like a creator that I like, and if it's... But like even then, like there's a lot of creators that I like where I just skip like, oh, like here's my paid promotion by fucking Butthole.
What the fuck is going on?
The bird looks like it has a lot of eyes. I see what you mean. This is his eye though. It's just closed. And yeah, he gets like so floofy when he wants like to sleep. He's a very cute budgie boy. I need to give him a bath. But I don't want to traumatize him, but he does need a bath. Like, desperately. What's up, super fanbot? I hope you're having a great day. I guess night, maybe. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't know where you're from. I don't know if it's day. I don't know if it's nighttime. I don't know what day it is. I don't know what time it is. I don't know anything. I just exist. Don't ask me. I'm just here. I'm just here to have a good time. Fucking fat bird. Mods are asleep. Post fat budgie. I'm proud of my budgies though because they all started out on seed and now they are all converted to pellet and chop, and I am very proud of them. They still sometimes get millet as a treat. Or if I'm trying to like train them. Why would you want to pause my freaking video, YouTube? I am trying to draw, man. I don't know what to say anymore, man. Oh my god, I'm so excited for fucking Smiling Friends Season 3. I think it's supposed to come out at some point this year. And I am so fucking hype, man. I'm so excited. I am so excited. How the flip did I miss that? That's crazy. Guys, I'm working for the rest of the week, but I have Monday off, so that's nice. I love being a mindless battle-thirsty player, whether I win or lose. It's fun. I agree. I love holding W in fucking Counter-Strike. This shit's so much fun. Fuck yeah. Let me just run it down. Fucking nade stack. Especially if my aim is feeling crisp that day. And I have people that are like, hey, I know a flash for you. I'm like, fuck yeah, flash man. I'll fucking peek off the flash. That's like the one thing that I hate about playing like team-based games is I'll be like, alright, I will flash for you. I'm going to flash for you now. And then they don't peek off the flash, and then they wait an extra 3 seconds after the flash has already gone and went. And then they fucking peek, and then they die, and then they're like, why didn't you flash for me? And it's like, actually, I fucking did. And if you would have peeked in time, then you would have actually gotten kills. But alas, you did not fucking peek with my fucking flashbang. So you died. And that's not my fault. Shit pisses me off. But it's just part of playing team-based games. So sometimes if I know I'm gonna lose because my teammates are being dookie poo poo pee pee to me, I will actually just run it down. Especially if my teammates are like super toxic for no reason. Because it's like, okay, you're not getting a win. And if you want to win, you're gonna have to try really hard. My favorite thing is when like people are toxic on my team and then they're like, oh, you're stinky, poo poo pee pee, and then like they're like, you're so bad at this game, and then they intentionally try to like win the game so that way they can drag it out for as long as possible. I try to always make sure that we lose, because what they'll be like is they're like, oh, you're trash, because they might be like smurfing or cheating or whatever, and they're like, oh, you're trash, and then I'm like, yeah, well, frig you. You don't get the win. I'm gonna intentionally throw. And you aren't good enough, even with 2 players, to actually clutch up rounds. So, suck it. It feels legendary whenever you look down an entire team by yourself when your entire team perished in the beginning of a battle. I love the times when I'm actually able to clutch up, but I get very nervous in clutch situations, and what I tend to do is I tend to either A, fuck up the like order of which enemy to kill first, or I will freeze sometimes because I get really nervous, or I'll overheat. And it just kind of depends on how I'm playing. Oh, my nose is like clogged, kinda. But yeah, when I'm able to like actually clutch up a round, it feels so fucking good. Especially when you're doing, like, I don't know what game you're talking about, Battle Droid, but, my favorite thing to do in Counter-Strike, I used to do this in Valorant too, but I don't play it anymore, but my favorite thing to do is just to play time and play Ring Around the Rosie. I love that. I love that so much. It's so fun. Especially when it works out. I don't like doing Ring Around the Rosie when the bomb isn't planted. But when it's planted, and I'm just like fucking with the person trying to defuse, and it's like a 1v1. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. It's so much fun. Yeah. Oh goodness, excuse me. I think I'm gonna make him like a more saturated blue. Maybe like a slightly darker. Yeah, that's better. That's the shade that we want. That's the shade that we want. Drawing 𝙁𝚴's feathers is gonna be fun because he's got a lot of little details on his feathers. And then 𝙻𝙸𝙽𝙺's got like a very... Hang on, let me see if I can find better reference on my phone for his cheeks. Because he's got like really like dark blue little cheek feathers. It's like a very, very dark blue. Okay. It's like a super dark blue. Like that. At least like compared to the other colors on his body. Yeah, that's... Yes, honey. Okay. And then he's... Does he have any like little black spots on his chin? On his little fluffin' chops? I can't remember if he's got little black spots on his fluffin' chops or not. I don't think he does, no. But he does have a lot of little bars near his eyes. Okay. And they kind of like start here. Very cute. And then, despite what this may show, 𝙻𝙸's peats are actually like a gray color. It's just the lighting, I promise. They're not quite black, they're just kind of like a mid-darkish gray. And he's got little black claws because he's a little cutie pie. I love him so much. He's my old man. And then his beak is like, it's like a very desaturated orange. Almost yellow, maybe. I'm not quite sure. Maybe like a brownish kind of color. kind of like for that color. Do. Oh, I didn't mean to move his face. Cher has like the ring around the outside. Cher has eyes that can see into the future. This is a fact. Okay, so we've got Cher done now. And now we need a good picture of 𝙁. Okay. Okay. This is a good picture of 𝙁. Dumb boys. Damn boys. I have so many pictures of 𝙁 on my head because he loves to land on people's head. I swear it's his favorite thing to do. Okay. I don't think I can actually show this on YouTube because there's a bong in the background, but... So I'll just have to look at it off my phone. Also, for anyone that's like, you shouldn't smoke when you have birds. I don't smoke near my birds. I smoke outside. Thank you very much. Okay. So we'll make it like green. We'll start with the green color because he is very green. He's a very green boy. A wild budgie. Beep 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 The song is giving, what the fuck is it called? Daft Punk. I blanked really hard there for a hot minute. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. My birds are so freaking cute. I want to kiss all of them on their little heads. They get mad when I do that, though. They only let me do that when I'm feeding them millet, and then they get kind of upset with me, and they're like, what the fuck, dude? But I can't help it. They're so freaking cute. And they get millet out of it anyway, so they can't really complain. I mean, they can, but they already got their millet. They already got their millet. And then he's got a yellow head and he's got yellow on the outside of his wings. But then the inside of his wings are different. This color of green is not quite the right color of green. We're gonna adjust it just a tidbit. That's closer to his real life color. Okay. Oh, now we gotta choose a yellow. The yellow is a little less saturated. He's got such cute little fluffin' chops. Actually, they're not little. They're quite large for a budgie, but they are still not the biggest fluffin' chops I've ever seen. The biggest fluffin' chops I have ever seen on a budgie was when I had a British budgie that we rehomed. We named him Timbit because we could never find the original owners. Oh, I think Jimmy might be dying in peak. I think Jimmy's dying in peak. Or he watched somebody else die in peak, one of the two. Uh-oh, Jimmy's yelling. Actually, it's like more green. Yellow. Yellow. I'm gonna fucking sneeze. Oh, fuck, man. I'm trying to like watch when Ko is flying to see his underlings, because I don't know if I have any. Do I have any videos? Surely when he's like hopping on my phone in the one video, I can find a screen cap of him fucking. Let's see. Because there was a few times where he like flew directly at the camera. No, he's too quick with it. Okay. It's fine. We'll just go off of this one photo. Because he's just got the common colors. Maybe I'll go like this. Maybe? Maybe. I think it's gotta be a little bit lighter than that still. No. It's more like a light. I don't know. I feel like this image is lying to me. And then it's got the, like a white. Hang on. Hang on, where the fuck is that video of like all of the budgies? Hang on. Give me a tab. Budgie documentary. The biggest swarm of budgies. Surely there's like a close-up of these budgies like flying around. Oh my god, they're fast as fuck. I don't want to disturb my birdies. Okay, so this one's just got green. I might have to go and disturb my birdies. Oh. Kola, come here. Kola. Yeah, because he's got like... Yeah, he's got like green under his wings. Hang on, give me 1 minute. I'm gonna go bug my bird. fly again? I'm watching. Okay. He's got like... It's hard to see when he's fucking flying around like that. Ugh! I've appeared. Like the tips of his wings are black. Is this just an auto? Oh, it's only in 720. That's why. That's why I can't see any good details, because it's in 720p. I'm bamboozled. Alright. How about we do this? We'll make it more of like a blue. Excuse me. Money's got like black tip tail feathers. Ah! Right? My budgie's got black tip tail feathers, right, Mr. Koa? Mr. Koa's got fucking... There's a picture of him. Wait, this... I'm trying to like pause the video. Okay, yeah, he's just got like something like this. It's not too important that it's super accurate. Fly like an eagle, yeah, pretty much. How you doing, Slots? Hopefully you're doing well. Except it goes into like the metal. Ugh. Chillin'. Fuck yeah. I love that. I'm also like chillin', but I'm also just like, I'm debating on if I want to keep working on this right now, because there's one drawing that I did that I was talking about last stream, and I wanted to show you guys, but I didn't scan it, but today I scanned it. So, I was like, I kind of want to work on that. Like, I want to digitize it because I did like a traditional sketch for it, like kind of a quick one. And I thought that the prompt was funny. So, yeah. I'm debating if I want to work. I know I should just stick with working on this because it's a stream asset. But I'm also just kind of getting bored of working on it. So I kind of want to work on something else. And by work on something else, I just mean I want to draw my new OC that I came up with. Because he's fun to draw. What's the asset for? This is going to be my new stream starting and stream ending screen. So I'm just working on like the drawn portions for it right now. This part is split up into different pieces because I'm planning to put it into Live 2D Studio and make a small looping animation. And I'm gonna have the birds like fly on the screen every once in a while. They'll kind of just like come in and out. I'm not gonna fully animate the birds though because I didn't feel like doing that because I already struggle rigging like human faces in Live 2D, let alone like a whole bird body with wings that flap. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what we're doing. I was gonna just like remake the one that I currently have, but then I was like, no, I want to make a new one. That'd be funny if you're yelling at your birds are on a stream bomb on time. I thought it would be cool if I had like a thing where my VTuber model was like laid over top of my actual webcam feed because I feel like it would be more immersive, but I don't think that there's a way that you can do that quite yet. It would, like, you know how like you can with like Pokemon Go you can do like AR, like the AR mode where like you can actually see the 3D model in the space. That's what I would want for my VTuber model, but like in my webcam feed. Because there's so many times where I'm like, oh, I want to show you guys something, but like it's my webcam, right? So like, because one thing I miss about using my webcam, excuse me, is sometimes the birds would do crazy shit, and I would be able to, like, you would see them like flying around in the background or whatever. But yeah, like I don't know how I would do that is the thing. I don't even know if that's something that's possible. It's probably possible, but just extremely difficult. Yes, I'm still watching my video. Let me listen to fucking Megalovania. God. Fucking hell, man. And then Koba's got dark blue cheeks as well. We're gonna do that. And we'll also do this as well. And then he's also got like little dots like that. I wonder if it says that I paid my fucking bill yet. Did you make or model your avatar? I made it like insofar as I used VRoid Studio for it. I'm not like a 3D modeler by any means, but I did like do all the textures and stuff. They have like a bunch of preset textures which are okay and everything, but I wanted to make it more like early 2000s 90s anime, so I went in and retextured everything myself, so that way I could make a cooler outfit. You can't see it, but maybe I can show you guys. I don't know if I can... what is the easy way to do this? Let me see. Can I even... I'm scared to do this because it's gonna fuck it up. Hang on. This is what we'll do. Let me open 𝙻𝙸𝙽𝙺𝚂 Studio and then I'll just take a fucking screenshot. But, yeah, like, I went through and, like, retextured everything myself and, like, added a bunch of shit to it. I'm gonna take a couple of screenshots, actually, so that everyone can see what I did. Because it took me forever to figure out how to do this, by the way, because I'm not used to doing 3D stuff. So it took me forever to figure out how to do this. But this is, like, my shirt, which you don't really see. Born to Shit, Forced to Wipe. Great shirt. And then I added, like, a little Caterpie on my jeans. I did this jean texture myself, by the way. It was annoying to do. What else did I do on this? Where the fuck is 𝙻𝙬𝙽? Did I close it? Oh no, it's open. I'm just dumb. I did, like, custom bracelets and stuff as well, which also took me, like, a while. And this, again, this is stuff that you don't see because I don't have hand tracking in this software that I use. And I also don't show my full model the entire time. And a lot of it is stuff that you wouldn't see unless if I was using the full... Like, I'm using the full model, but a majority of it is cropped. I have, like, a ring on the other finger. And, like, I added my tattoos that I have in real life onto my model. Because my model is, like, meant to be me. But yeah, like, there's a ring and, like, part of the tattoo is there. Another part of the tattoo is there. This is a bracelet. Oh, yeah. And then these fucking shoes that nobody ever gets to see. I keep forgetting that that's, like, part of that song. I made these sick-ass fucking Evangelion shoes. And nobody sees them because I don't have full body tracking. But I made these sick fucking Unit 1 Evangelion shoes. The only thing I didn't draw was the actual fucking Eva. Because I didn't want to, but everything else I, like, did myself. Did you rig it yourself too? No, so when you use 𝙻𝙬𝙽 Studio, it, like, auto rigs it. It, like, auto adds bones and stuff, and, like, you can go into Unity and fuck with it if you wanted to, say, like, add a hat or something that isn't... Or, like, if you wanted to add, like, another sort of extra accessory that isn't already in 𝙻𝙬𝙽, then you would have to go into Unity and fuck with it that way. But, yeah. Oh, well, 50 hours spent on shoes. Yeah, pretty much. What's Art Fight? Art Fight is a yearly, like, art competition, kind of. It's more so an art gifting event, but they turn it into a competition. So every year there's 2 different themes. And the themes are for the teams. So this year is fossil versus crystals. I chose crystals because I like the color of crystals and they're pretty and shiny and whatnot. And what was I saying? Yeah, so basically the goal is you want to draw as many people on the opposite teams. Because, like, everybody's, like, uploading their original characters or fan characters or whatever. And the goal is to draw art for other people, and then the team with the most points at the end of the event wins. And, like, the amount of points that you get is determined by, like, a bunch of different shit. There's more in-depth stuff on the website, but... But yeah, it's like... Oh, excuse me. It's gonna be my first year participating, so I'm a little, like... I'm kind of nervous on one hand, but I'm also not, because it's like, whatever, I just get to draw. Like, there's not a whole lot of pressure. So I'm pretty excited, because it's gonna be my first year participating. I've known about it for years, but I've never actually participated yet. I'm getting a VTuber avatar made cheap just to have one for socializing online anonymously. Honestly, fair. VTuber models are fun to make. I'm still working. I'm making like a live 2D model, and I'm going to attempt to rig it myself, but the times that I have messed around in live 2D, it's been very, how do I say this? It's been a bit of a learning curve, so. I think if I spent more time learning about it, I could probably do it, but. Oh, goodness gracious me. But. Yeah, it's a lot of like new information and like figuring out a workflow that works for me. I made like a 2D VTuber model for my friend, but while I was in the middle of rigging it, I realized that I didn't cut the parts up properly. So like even for like this drawing here, it's not a full VTuber model, but I have all the different parts split up. So that way I can deform them and make them move and make it into an animation. So, and like even these parts are split up because I have to shade everything still. But yeah, I have everything on a different layer right now. The birds are all on like one layer except for the colors at the moment because I'm not planning to fully animate them. I'm just gonna fucking like drag the PNG across the screen basically. But yeah. Goodness gracious me, I'm getting fucking tired. Oh lord. But yeah, it's very tedious work, but I think once it's done and over with, it's gonna look really cool. And as much as I love seeing professional VTuber artists, I want to see it with my own art style. If I get really, really sick of rigging though, I will like, I'll pay somebody else to do it for sure, because now I have a job, so I can actually fucking save up for that kind of shit. Pay somebody else a couple $100 and fucking get it done. But I'd almost rather do it myself just to learn. But yeah, I can't even show you guys the one model that I made for my friend. Where is it? So here it is, my friend's VTuber model, but I didn't split the eyes up properly. So because the eyes, like the actual like quote unquote like eye part that's blinking is this entire like circle, which normally you wouldn't do because normally you would have like eyelashes and stuff that you work with. But I have to cut the iris up because it's technically like the whole eye. So I just have it all in one layer, so I have to cut this up more. I have to do like a top layer, a mid layer, and a bottom layer, so that way when I go to fuck with it in VTube or in live 2D, I can make it close properly, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's like a whole thingy. But yeah, I'm sad that there's like parts of my model that nobody ever gets to see. I wish I had full body tracking for the 3D model. I feel like that would make it so much more fun. Kawa's got all black eyes too. Do I want to keep working on this right now? I know I should, but I really don't want to. Maybe I'll do this. So this was the drawing I was talking about yesterday that I said was really epic and awesome and turned out great. So I'm gonna work on this now because I think it's a funny drawing. I'm gonna have to like fix his arms a little bit, but I need to fucking figure out a name for this character. Ooh, excuse me. That's a crazy thing to say, I'm not gonna lie. They probably don't have all of the conveniences that we have. I think anywhere you go in the world, it's gonna be a little bit fucked up, I'm not gonna lie. That's just inevitable. I don't think there's any perfect, like, country. Because it's an issue with, like, human greed, not with, like, where you are, unfortunately. As long as safe, those conveniences true. See, that's the thing though. No place is truly ever safe. That's the thing, that, because, like, this is just me being, like, pessimistic, but some of the most, like, horrific crimes have happened in, like, places where you wouldn't expect them to happen. I feel like the sketchiness adds to it. I love this method of getting the line art done, but I do feel sometimes like certain pieces really benefit from like a sketchier look to the lines. The world is an angry place. This is true. Am I an asshole negotiating with cheap artists to bundle work for cheaper? I mean, I don't think so. I think the only time that would become an issue is if you started being like a fucking dickhead if the artist was like, no, I can't go any lower, and then you were like, oh, fuck you, and you wouldn't even fucking buy art from you anyways. You know what I mean? I don't know, I'm the type of person where, like, it's probably just because I draw myself, but I always try to tip my artists. I'm also, like, a repeat customer to people that I buy from. At least for, like, a minute. If I can afford it, kind of thing, but... There's one artist who I want, to commission again really badly, but... He... has a lot of shit that he is doing right now, and I don't have enough money. But I also want to save up so that I can buy a tattoo again, because I want to get more tattoos. But my problem is that I want to get more tattoos, but then that means I have to add them to my VTuber model, which is cool and fine and dandy, but it's more work for me too. Nah, I would have low-key just put off one of the pieces till I knew their work. Like, what do you mean by that? I think I'm just tired right now, but I don't... Not quite sure I'm following. I fucking love this OC, dude. Instead of bundling, just do one. That's fair. I mean, do what you want. I personally wouldn't find that weird because I've had people do that. Like, I feel like or like when people were trying to like do bundle stuff more so, because I don't really get a whole lot of commissions right now, and that's because the economy is ass. But, like, in the past when people have commissioned me, like, I've had people be like, oh, like, can we do like a bundle thing? And I'm like, yeah, I don't mind doing that. Some artists might find it a bit rude, and I could see why they might think that. I personally don't mind it because it's not my main income. I think it might come across as a bit rude if it was like your main source of income. But for somebody... But it also like depends on like what kind of art you're asking for too. Like something where it's like emotes, which it's kind of just like very small like canvas stuff or like pixel art, I probably wouldn't mind as much for something like that. But if somebody was like, yeah, can I get a bundle of like VTuber assets? Like, fuck no, that shit's fucking tedious. And now that I'm working on my own live 2D model stuff, I can understand why people fucking charge the amount that they do, because it's so annoying. Even if it's just like one thing that you're like, oh, like, this should be easy, right? Like, it's just one little thing. But no, that one little thing is like 60 other like smaller things that you have to break up, and then you have to rig and then animate, and then, yeah. And then you have to test it and like make sure parts aren't showing and yada yada. It's a lot. Yeah, I personally wouldn't find that question, like, rude. VTuber assets, I imagine, would be... yeah, it's super fucking... well, shit, let me open back up the one that I made for my friend. And it's not even cut properly either, so I have to go in and fix it. But look at how many, like, layers and stuff that this one has. And this one is just a simple little acorn guy, right? Like, this isn't even, like, a human. Like, look at all of these layers and all of these folders. And the eyes, again, the eyes aren't even cut up properly. I have to cut the eyes up properly in order to actually animate this properly in live 2D. But this is just the drawing aspect, and the actual, like, rigging, like, the whole task of rigging is another beast in and of itself. But yeah, this is for a simple designed character. I can't pull it up on stream because I want it to be a secret. But the one that I'm working on for myself has, like, at least triple the layers, and I still haven't even gotten around to shading or, like... well, actually, that's a lie. I did start shading on it a little bit, but I haven't worked on it in a hot minute. What's up, Jimmy? How goes playing Peak? Huh? Did Keegan get mad at you again? Are you putting the birdies to sleep? I think Jimmy is putting the birds to sleep, guys.
If I turn the light off, will it fuck your shit up?
Yes, it will actually.
You want to leave it?
Yes. I will end stream soon. Did you ever sign up for the dental plan, by the way? You should apply for that, so that way you can get free dental coverage. Because who the fuck wants to pay for dental? That shit's expensive. Huh?
Can you show me where to apply for?
Just literally Google Canada Dental Benefit and it'll come up. It's a government website. But yeah, I also have to apply for that because I don't want to pay for dental. Even though I'm pretty sure at my job I'm going to get benefits. I need to ask my boss about that tomorrow. But yeah. Oh, excuse me. Oh my gosh, it's 1:30. I need to start streaming earlier. Actually, I guess it doesn't really matter because I don't have to be at work until 3 o'clock. I was kind of hoping that I would have tomorrow off, but then I texted my boss and I was like, hey boss, when do you want me in next? Because you only told me to come in these 2 days. And then he was like, can you work the rest of the week 3 till 8 p.m? And I was like, I definitely can. But I'm a little sad about it. Because I'm very much like a stay up late kind of person and then like sleep in late kind of person. So like it kind of works out. But at the same time, I'm just like, man, I really just... I don't know like what my regular hours are supposed to be. I think it's just because I'm being trained right now that they have me on for a lot. Because my trainer's like, yeah, I have 3 days on and then 2 days off. And then that's what I work all the time. So, yeah. It was so humid today at work though. I actually hated it. And like I kind of felt bad for like the older residents. But then I remembered that the elderly tend to prefer it being warmer because they often don't have the muscle mass and body fat percentage to help keep them warm. So they like when it's really muggy and disgustingly hot. But like the humidity was actually so bad today. It was like 60-70% humidity or something ridiculous like that. Which, you know, that's fun and all, I guess, for people that enjoy it, but I don't. I would much rather have dry heat than humid heat. Because, like, yes, dry heat burns you quicker, but humid heat gives you heat exhaustion quicker. Like, it literally destroys your body's natural way of cooling down. It renders it useless. I was actually so glad that I brought my water bottle that day. Because I was considering bringing my water cup, but then I was like, no, I shouldn't, because my water cup has a, like, straw, and, like, because it's, like a long-term care home, I don't want to, like, not that, like, a lot of them are really, like, sick, but I wouldn't want to, like, risk getting sicknesses in my drink. So I feel like something closed top would be better, but then I remember that I can just take the straw out of the cup, because it's got like I don't know what to call it. It's like a little plug for where the straw goes, and then it's got like one of those little flip lids, like a coffee mug, because it's technically a travel mug, but I always call it my pink sparkly bottle, and I know it's technically not a bottle, but it's a cup. I have to try and figure out how to fix the, what's the word for that, handle? I have to figure out how to fix the handle on it. Because there was one time I was going out for dinner or to the beach or something, and I put it on top of my car to help load shit into my car, and then I forgot it on top of my car, and then Jimmy drove away, and then it fell off my car. And I'm surprised it didn't fucking shatter my back windshield. I'm so glad it didn't, but the handle broke on my pink sparkly cup. Like, the top part is still attached, but the bottom part isn't, so if you, like, try to move it, it won't, like, if you try to just, like, tilt it to you, you have to tilt it a lot more because the bottom part isn't attached. So, and I've tried, what's it called? I've tried super glue, I've tried, contact concrete or whatever the fuck it's called, contact cement. It doesn't work. I don't really know what else to try. I don't want to melt the plastic because it'll burn it and it'll look gross and stinky. But I don't know what else to use, because, like, obviously glue's not gonna work. Like, maybe I could try Gorilla Glue, because I remember a lady not being able to get it out of her hair. But I still have a feeling it's gonna come undone after a while in water, kind of thing. So, yeah. Okay. I'm probably gonna call it a night because it's already 1:30 and I do want to cuddle my Pookie Bear before bed. So, I'm gonna cut it a little bit short tonight. But yeah, it's been fun. It's been awesome. It's been great. I will be playing more Persona 4 Golden on Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. So I'll be playing more Persona 4 Golden on Saturday, and then on Sunday we'll be playing more Rogue Galaxy, and we're finally out of the towers, so I can actually just proceed and go do fun things, which is going to be great. But yeah, I will see you guys on Saturday. Have a lovely rest of your night, and have a lovely Friday. And why does my VTuber model keep doing this sad eyebrows? I don't think I do sad eyebrows that much. This is my normal face. Thank you. Anyways. Yeah, I'm gonna see you guys later. In the meantime, stay safe, peace, and have a great rest of your night. Bye bye!